Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more! Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues, Tlaloc Demise, playing as the Tlalocan, now ex-con Tlalocan. We are fighting against the Aztecs, or their effective version of them, and we are currently actually doing okay considering the fact that we were grossly outnumbered. I feel relatively confident about what we have done here. The goal now is to just get as many encirclements as we can. And if we can train up some more troops, that's also a top priority simply because I need numbers to hold this line. That's the other real trick. Somehow I have to hold this back. Trying to push across the river here. Not going great. I definitely don't want the infantry doing any of this. I need them to sit tight. Let's give them a quick front line, though, these two, so they don't go anywhere. There we go. Because they're just taking up valuable combat without a lot of stats. Unfortunately, these straits are just generally pretty tough to cross. We've got to really stack up a lot of firepower to manage to break through any of that nonsense. We're getting there, though. Pink. Okay, so we have a new area we can use with you. Okay, perfect. So why don't we set you guys up? You're going to be pushing down this way. Our goal is to kind of split their forces, but now we have a whole bunch of new troops that we can use for a refreshed offensive. More war support and stability seems perfectly good to me. If we can possibly continue pushing through this, that'd be great. I'll see if I can just get to Tepic. I'll be happy. Probably don't need to be going quite the direction we are right now. I need you guys to go up this way. That's where I want. No, 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 no. No, no, stop. Get back here. You guys are going to go fight along this way. See if I can double wide this encirclement, if at all possible. Okay, I need to watch for them to be trying to take this empty spot, because that means that we are going to get encircled. I love their headdresses. Look at the custom animations for these guys. That is so slick. Uber cool. One of you guys stay behind. The other two go. Go fast. You're light robots. This is the point. Okay, so they're officially encircled. All of these guys up here, which means now we can finish taking the north without much threat. I'm going to try to pull back on this line and encourage my fighting robots to get over here so we can create an offensive line like this and just let them push while I'm not thinking about it. Pink is still on the way. Once they're there, I'll worry about getting some planning speed and see if he can do something. It looks like he's pulling his troops back because I think he knows that he's about to get in trouble. Let's go ahead and grab both of these, I guess. Okay. Come on, Pink. Get in here. Just a little bit more. All right, we were actually able to grab this. Sweet. I'm going to ask you guys to all stay put over here. Spread out if you need to. Don't take too much attrition. But at least hold on to that so we can use it. I'm not going to push with it right now. I just want to have it as an option. Can we switch to a better economy? Yes, war economy. Go. Finally. All right, so that's going to improve my construction speed and my factory's civilian output significantly. All right, I'm not going to worry about pushing to the south right now. Let's just go ahead and clean this all up. Go, go, go. Electrical extraction and guerrilla tactics and warrior equipment is done. Nice. Let's see. I don't need cells right now. We're fine on energy cells. That is not an issue. We can go for some better organization, and we will. We're going to go for some... Let's go ahead and start researching the upgraded weaponry, even if it is a little ahead of time. And let's work on upgrading the maintenance companies yet again. Because I have still mostly robots, and they all at least do have those. As far as industry over here, that's ahead of time still. Let's improve our reinforcement rate. Sometimes helpful. Okay. I'm surprised you guys... Oh, you guys still have a port. So this has to be a priority, is taking the port over. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slightly cut off, but we'll get that back. Clear this out. Move forward. Move forward. Just grab the port so they can't get any more supplies. Shoshone Nation declares war on somebody called Eastport. Don't care. Okay, now they should have no supply generation. So they're going to start taking their attrition. Now, if they have Tepic, that will supply some, but not much. Punch through them. We can just tighten up this encirclement to make it a little bit faster to clear them out later. At least the light robots are fast. I'll give them that much. They're pretty quick. They're almost like having mechanized or something. It's not quite like having mobile warfare, but I mean, all right. You know, I'll take it. Okay, got this. Now I need you to circle back around over here. And then get up over here. And you guys push up over here. All right, Pink is in position. I'm going to ask them to start pushing. Very kindly, I'm going to ask. We've appointed the Chuhuatoko, whatever it is. Political power, I'll take it. Some more upgrades to my army. Okay, we got Tepic. Mine, mine, mine. Which means now we can finish these guys off, and we can push all of our armies down to the south and start focusing our efforts again. Come on. Get him. Got him. All right. So purple's already heading over there. I'm going to ask you guys to spread out your front line like so. There should be some robots without any orders. Let's have all 5 of you, 6 of you go there. Purple's already fine. I'm going to ask you to start pushing. Why does it always want to select the wrong front line? There we go. Start pushing like that. Still holding down fine here. He's not pushing into my forts, so we're okay on the eastern front. I can try to assist if I use my light blue manually. Let's see if we can clear these guys out. At the moment, the answer is yes. They're not defending their western front at all anymore. That does suck because it means they're trying to concentrate their power. They're just surrendering some land. But if I use this effectively, maybe we can still get some value. Have you go down there. You go along the coast. Grab the ports. Got some more factories. Logistics-wise, we are still okay, but I need more support equipment generation and also combat robots. We're using up quite a few. Yeah, as we are getting in those support companies, it makes sense. We probably would start needing some support equipment again. If I can kill you, we can encircle whatever this special forces unit is, which doesn't appear to actually have much of anything in it, but whatever. Free encirclement's a free encirclement. I'm not going to say no. Okay. Can you now circle around over here? Possibly we can encircle somebody else instead. Okay, so this guy's dead. Easy. Push. 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 So far looking so good. Pink can tighten up their front line a little bit, though. Look at this. I'm not sure we're really going to get much of an encirclement, honestly, because they pulled other troops out of this area. So really it's just about grabbing land. Suits me just fine. We're about to run out of manpower, which worries me. We're going to need to get some more recruitable population soon. Very soon, actually. Okay, so blue, light blue, at this point, has more or less joined everything up. We have some supply issues which are currently stopping them from being useful to me, though. So what can I do? If I cut them off here, they still have an avenue of escape, so that doesn't do me a lot of good. So what I need to do then, tell you guys to stop what you're doing. Your new front line is to go here, then down here. How am I going to pull this off? Like, if I can push right here, leave behind the infantry. Speaking of infantry, how are we doing? We're actually almost done. You guys are going to get added to the orange line. So we get some more defensive troops. This, again, it's just, at this point, it's partly a numbers game. Right now, just having enough troops to actually man the front lines is going to go a long way. You guys now need to go down this way, and that would be an encirclement that I could really use. Why don't you guys stay behind? Purple can now spread out a little bit. Hopefully. I mean, again, they won't do anything because supplies. Oh, no, we don't have enough supply to do anything. Whatever, fine. Hey, cool, an airbase. We're actually now at a point where I think we could justify moving these guys here so we can have more air support, because I don't necessarily need to protect at home anymore. What do we have here? This is close air support. Let's back you up because we have too much. There we go. Just get as much air support in the area as possible so we have a few stacking modifiers working for us. Okay, we've created something. We could go for the human sacrifice. I'm going to go ahead and grab the recruitable population first, since that's an immediate issue for me. Okay, come on. We got to cross over here to these straits. That's all I need. Go, go, go. We can do this. And that'll be a pretty nice amount of encirclements. How many divisions you got left? Still a pretty hefty amount, but my intelligence isn't fantastic, so I don't know for sure. Still, I have to think that we're doing okay. You cross over here. Let's make sure we grab the side of the strait. And then maybe we can actually start swooping around the south and really encircle them that way. Okay, we got this. So they're all going to start taking attrition. Perfect time to start pushing. I mean, I could let them wait longer, right? I mean, there's no reason to necessarily attack immediately, because now we're taking losses, except for the fact that I'm trying to go fast. All right, I need at least a couple of you guys over here. Let's get a few in this area just to make sure we hold this line. Okay, you guys push along the coast. Let's just speed this along, except for you. You go over here. You guys help. Push. Push. Yeah, they can't reinforce. They're not going to get any organization back worth anything. Don't always have to wait until they are all bleeding and dying before you attack. You can just attack preemptively. It's fine. It's a lot faster. And in a war, redeploying my troops quickly enough to take advantage of my enemy, I just think it's worth it. Do we have any traits we can add on to you guys? You got Mountaineer for free. That's actually pretty helpful. Panzer Expert. Armor, Division Defense, or Motorized, Mechanized, and so on. I don't know if this counts, but I'm going to pick it up. You've got a trait as well. Yeah, I don't know if this works with Motorized and Mechanized, but it's not armor, per se. We're going to try it. I could also use a new commander. Someone defensive. I also need to upgrade my army, or my government. Recruitable population is tempting. What I'm going to do instead, though, is go for the army experience guy. Including the experimental guy who's good at everything, every doctrine type. Because I'd like to make sure we have plenty of army experience coming in. We already have war economy, and that was one of the biggest things. So as long as we've got that, I think we're fine. More recon support, sure, why not? Okay, so that's all done. So pink. Don't actually need you here. What I want with pink is to set up here. And to basically now push all the way through this. Purple, I don't even think I need you down there anymore. Orange is still here to hold this. Purple, you guys spread out over here. Make sure they don't push anymore. We should have enough troops now pushing in that we're going to be fine. And they aren't even defending in this direction, so I think we're all right. Let's go ahead and start pushing. Grab some land, grab some victory points, grab some factories. They're currently doing nothing to even defend this side of the strait, so let's just push in tandem here as well. Might as well. I still don't necessarily want to do Petro Chico Air, do I? I don't know. I mean, the range and agility and speed and stuff is actually pretty good. Let's just do it. It's still a pretty good choice, and better air support is all right. Okay. Oh, wow. You trained, are those bikes or are those some sort of super heavy tank? No, it looks like a motorcycle. Okay, I was afraid that maybe they had some sort of a super heavy tank, and I was about to be very impressed. Platoon training is done. I'm going to tell you guys to be aggressive for a moment, since you seem to be going kind of slow. This is not very far ahead of time with the recovery rate, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's go ahead and upgrade our robots again with, let's say, some speed, since speed is now to my advantage. And I'm actually going to pull you guys back now and get rid of this line for teal, because I don't need them there, and as we continue to push through here and get larger encirclements, we're going to need to have more troops ready to reinforce. You guys actually can start pushing forward a little bit since he's not defending anything. Like, let's just start tightening the noose a little bit. I feel like there's no good reason not to. Okay. National focus. Don't need any of that right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab the human sacrifices. Losing 1 manpower to get 25 political power is easily the best choice. And if we can do that repeatedly, I feel like that solves a lot of political power issues and lets us reform the government repeatedly. Hardened armor is done. Let's get some extra heart attack for those robots with better servos. Okay, now we're starting to encounter some resistance. Let's have you push in here real quick and grab that. No, no, no. You guys grab this. I'm going to have one of you stay behind and stop him from pushing in. Go get him, Bandito robots. You can do it. I have faith in you. What else should we be training right now? I don't have a lot of manpower with which to train anything is the only problem. Even with the recruitable population going in, we're mobilizing a small amount per day, but not a ton. And that's partly just because it's the old world blues. You don't have a very large manpower pool to work with in the first place. I need to conquer this so I can then go conquer the rest of the AIs. But we're starting to make some serious progress. Like, this is good. I think we've performed well considering. We were grossly outnumbered, and yet here we sit in a fairly dominant position. Stop sabotaging things. Who do you think you are? Common weaponry. Okay, so now we'll be able to upgrade our guns. Let's go ahead and recon the research speed since it's not that far ahead of time. He's trying really hard to protect his capital at this point, which is fine. Once pink is done down here, we'll have enough troops sitting around that we can actually push from all directions, and that's never a good position to be in for them. We are actively not producing, I think, any sort of ship. We don't need dockyards. Let's go ahead and start working on some longboats. Costs a little bit of resources, but we can handle it. We're going to gain a lot of resources simply from conquering all this. Are we at war with these guys? We are. I wonder if we can conquer them as well. Is that an option? Ooh, wait a minute. I never even thought about that. Have they even supplied any troops to assist in this? Because if not, they may have troops here. But if they did and we fully encircle them, maybe we can conquer all of these guys too. Kind of cool. Well, let's make sure that we actually have set foot in their territory a little bit. Because if you piece out the main war leader and you haven't even done any damage to your opponent, the other allies, I'm pretty confident that they just piece out and they don't lose anything. Which I don't like. I'm going to try to push here for some sort of an encirclement around these little special forces and infantry. You have a bit of an attrition issue simply because our supplies are so bad right here. But I think we can still win this fight. And the answer appears to be yes. Radio is done. That's more reinforcement speed for me. Still no reward technologies I can use. Sucks. What is this? Ah, the super mutant behemoths. Fun. Let's go for the map's recruitable population factor once again, so we mobilize a little bit more. Human sacrifices is done. You guys are surrounded, which means it's time to kill you. Should make it easier for me to get my supplies up and running too. Okay, we did encounter some enemies, so pink has to fight a little bit. Looks like these guys actually are not trying to defend their ally at all. Which, okay, I guess. If I can find a way to break through here, I'd love to. Whoa, okay, so hang on. Now he is pushing in. Aha! Did you just not have, like, military access or something? Well, we're officially going to push in here. Oh, maybe not. He's trying to stop me. Keep pushing. Cut them off along the straits, and then they won't have any supply. I think. Okay, we technically pushed in. Congratulations. Go up here. Control this side of the strait. He's probably going to try to mass reinforce against me here. Maybe I can grab the capital real quick. Got it. Yeah, he's being stupid. This is going to be a little harder for me, though, because it's very stretched thin. I'm not worried about the experience right now or the ace generation chance. I'm going to go ahead and start working on some infrastructure upgrades. Okay, now he's trying to push against me. Yeah, this is where things are going to start getting a little dicier. I'm going to ask you guys to now start pushing hard. Push. Everything you got. We need to move fast now. Get into that capital, too. I don't want... I liked the idea of fully surrounding these guys, but now I have another enemy with a lot of reinforcements who he's otherwise been keeping to himself up to this point, and I don't like it. So, let's get up over here quickly. Let's get these guys an avenue of escape, because they're stuck. Motorcycles again, it looks like. Okay. Got this at least. Puebla City is the remaining capital. I can ask you guys to try pushing here. Try getting another cutoff, if at all possible. Come on. There we go. Okay. Solid so far. You guys, again, need to come over here. Did we lose this troop, or did he get away? I think we lost him. Yeah, we lost him. He didn't have a way of getting out. All right. These guys don't seem particularly interested in fighting me as much as they want to just kind of hold on to their own territory. They're doing a whole guarantee of independence thing. Let's see. That's all ahead of time still. What can we do to upgrade our robots further? Still a bit ahead of time there, so nothing. Doctrines could do that. Could upgrade some air. Could also go for some extra construction and repair speed, which I think is worth it. Can you get into Puebla City real quick, except for one of you? Turn around and go over here. Can grab the other capital. If I'm not able to beat down the coffee guys, that's fine. The goal was not necessarily to conquer them. But if they want to keep pushing out this way and spread their troops out, I can easily swoop back in. It depends on if this war will actually end or not. Okay, let's go ahead and clean this out. Go. Go over here. Keep pushing. Starting to run low on fuel, it turns out. Once we have all of our robots active, we are actually using a lot of our energy cells up. Good to know, because it gives me some sense as to how many more I need to be getting. We do need to upgrade our energy cell generation at some point soon. Good to know. Okay, we're clearing this out just fine. He's starting to push against me. Yeah, these coffee guys, man. That's fine, though. Just go quickly, please. Push here. Push here. Need to grab that capital. Okay, he's trying to back up through here. That's fine. Doesn't actually matter. I'm running a little low on organization. How are my logistics? We are out of combat robots and support equipment. Time to train up some more support equipment and more combat robots. We have the factory, so let's do it. Okay. Come on, hurry up. What do we need to get this guy to capitulate? Because I'm getting really tired of waiting on this. Okay, he's, like, so close. Just need, like, a victory point. This might be enough. If we can just get it. Ah, come on. Okay, I don't like being cut off like this. You guys need to retreat and get the heck out of Dodge. The coffee folks are causing problems here. I'm going to lose some robots. Somebody fell ill. Fine. Please break through here so we have an avenue of escape. Ah! Damn it! Stupid robots. Alright, okay, we're starting to fall apart a little bit here. And it's because I'm overextending myself. Grossly so, I'm overextending myself. 98% of the way. Not having the combat robots is proving a problem. Come on, you just need to take this. Why aren't you taking it? Just take it. Air support. Get in there. Help. Or we can just get the capital. That'll work too. Get this. Got it. Capitulate. Thank you. Okay, the war's over. So we don't have to fight the coast Kaffanita guys anymore, but we get all this territory. Or not. Alright, fine. I guess I'll do it this way. Alright, so that got a little dicey and started to fall apart because I started going too ham and I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, you have a bunch of land over here too. I'll take that. Yeah. Okay, I can do this. Pass, 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 take, take, take. Dang it. This is dumb. If there's only one war participant, I'd have all the war score. Alright, we get all this. I'm still fighting these guys. Oh, what do you know? I thought that war would end. Okay, then quickly, get some troops in position. I'm gonna get all of you over here. We lost some robots. Get you all over here. Make sure we clean that up a little bit. There we go. All right. All right. So we got all that in position. I've got a lot more factories as a result of this war. So this worked out well. Again, lacking the support equipment and the combat robots. Would love to continue plaking more air support and so on. Dockyards, we can, I guess, just produce more canoes and stuff. Whatever, doesn't matter. Traits, anything I can use. Does not appear so. No. Okay, fine, whatever. Rapid redeploy, please. Got a lot of enemies pushing against me over here. Good news is, I think he's left himself vulnerable. If we can quickly push down this way, we can cut off all these troops. We just need to stop them in their tracks for a moment. What else can I do as far as political actions? Focus on the internal sphere. Expel the riffraff. Gain stability. Mobilize the people. No, I don't need that. Okay, so we can offer fruit to the gods. Interesting. So you lose manpower and weekly war support, but you gain division attack for 30 days, 1 month. Lose even more manpower, gain some stability, but then lose weekly stability, which seems terrible. And then lose manpower in order to gain consumer goods. Some of those seem okay, but not great. Rebuild the railroads. Fine. Sacrifice the Atsalan leader. State is now a core? Sounds good. Tlaloc's lair as his core. Sounds pretty good, too. I don't want to lose the 500 manpower right now, but let's go ahead and take the land that I do have and turn it into proper cores. Okay, we've been pushed out entirely in this region, which sucks. We got a lot of people on the way, though. Just gotta mobilize the army, dang it. Mobilize, mobilize, andale, go, go, go! Okay, you stop pushing there. Gosh dang, it takes forever. Okay, we can do some more upgrades. What do we want? Construction speed and stuff, that's it. I can just get fortifications and war industrialists and stuff. Oh, that doesn't seem that great. Military high command. How about some... We don't even have artillery. Division attrition reduction. Infantry, division organization, robotics. I think we go for the combat and support, robot attack and defense. That should help a lot. Okay, you guys just keep redeploying where you're supposed to. Don't worry about anything else. Don't attack anybody. Stop. Just get in position. Once the troops are in position, I'll worry about this. So your goal is still to push down this way. Your goal also is effectively to push down this way. The rest of you hold the line. Logistics-wise, we are almost out of support robots, and that scares me. We need a lot of robots. If I run out of robots, we actually are in huge trouble. So we gotta be very careful about these fights going forward. I need some solid encirclements. What do you have? Are these ghouls? Looks like they're all ghouls. Okay. Ghouls are not gonna be very fun. Still a few too many troops that can't find a way because they don't have enough supply. Yeah, that would be a problem. We don't actually have very good ways of continuing those supplies either. We're kind of bottlenecked. So these aren't the issues. The fact that these guys aren't even at level 3 is part of the issue. Okay. Well, let's try getting some more supplies in there. This is where I wish I could call in an ally, like just suddenly ally Chichen Itza and be like, hey, join the war and I'll give you territory or something. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, let's go for it. Let's see if we can make this work. Anti-grav engines are done. iBots. Don't think we need that right now. Breakthrough and attack sounds nice. Can't really afford it. We can do this, though. And I'm even going to spend some army experience to try and speed it up a little bit. Is there anything I can do to win these? The answer is no. The lack of supplies is making it impossible for me to push. It's actually a pretty significant issue. We're working on that infrastructure at the moment, but it only can do so much. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I don't think ghouls are necessarily super duper strong, so I think we can probably still win this. It's just taking me a second. And we can't even bring in all of our troops until I get more supply, and I can't even fight at full strength until we get supply. And as I'm running out of robots, like, that is a pretty significant issue. So, pretty soon, I think, we are going to need to be, let's make sure we get some more here. I don't know. I'm not sure how much more to push. I think we just sort of sit tight until we get some construction done, because every time we push from here on out is only going to make things worse, I think. Still, at least we can get some more population, we can get some more produced goods, we can get some more technology. Once we're done with this, we can go reconquer our territory from our brothers, and then we can focus on actually taking over the rest of Mexico. Kaiser's doing pretty good. New California Republic's looking pretty good. Looks like they're starting to lose ground against the Kaiser, though, so that's going to be fun. Even the Yakuza are taking land. Fascinating. All right, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.